Alright, so we just got a ton of information and teasers for Chapter 7, Season 3. First and foremost, the official name is Runners. As you can see right here, this is the official key art. At least the newsfeed version. There's a different one on social media, which I'll show you. So the text for this particular image says, Runners drop in on June 6th. And then it says, power isn't given, it's taken. Chapter 7, Season 3 arrives June 6th. So June 6th is this coming Saturday. So roughly about 5 days from today. So that alone doesn't really tell us much. Runners could mean a lot of things. It's very vague, to be honest. And in the top right, you do see some palm leaves or some palm trees. And that kind of hints that it's going to be summer related or tropical themed. But yeah, this image is kind of bland in terms of being the official announcement. Luckily, we got some more information than that, though. So here's the image the official Fortnite account posted, and this one displays a little bit more. In particular, in the middle, take a look at that. That is a Sprite. Now, if you didn't play during the Sprite seasons, those were incredibly awesome. They could do a variety of things. Two in particular were healing you if you threw them down, or giving you advanced movement if you threw one of those down. And then there were more that did other things like a Superman one and things like that. But they were so cute. They had awesome sound effects, awesome animations. They would follow you around. They were like sidekicks, but more useful. Or I should say actually useful, not more useful, because sidekicks do absolutely nothing for you. So that was the initial teaser. So people were freaking out. Number one, that we got the name Runners. And number two, that Sprites were officially back because they got killed off, remember. But it didn't stop there, because then they teased 4 different other versions of Sprites apparently coming. So I can only assume that the first one that is displayed in the key art here is some kind of fire or chaos sprite. It looks angry. He's got the angry face going on. Then we got this blue guy right here. And he seems to be water related, so a water sprite for sure. Still looks very angry though. Then we got this wickedly awesome looking one. So this obviously is a cube or possibly a storm sprite. You can see the cubies coming out of his head there. Again, very angry eyes. He's got the ripples in him and the dark purple pink color scheme. So either cube or storm related there. Then look at this one. What is this? He's got a mohawk, an eye patch, a deep green and purplish pink glow to him. This has got to be some kind of punk sprite. He looks like a punk rocker. Don't forget the Fonzie jacket that he's got on and a lightning bolt on his tum-tum. What could this guy do? Well, my guess, obviously, from the bolt is that he would shoot lightning out. Well, then we got this guy right here. So this is a skull theme. You can see he's got a skull face, but then he's also got the Oro or Aurelia crown on, which is gold. So I'm not entirely sure what this guy would do. Either skull related or gold themed. I guess it could be the element of gold? Maybe, but what would that do in game? I'm not sure. They all seem to have some kind of elemental power to them. So again, the punk one could be lightning. The fire one could be fire, obviously. The dark one could be the dark cube or storm. The water one, clearly. I guess gold would be an element. Like his stomach has an X. Maybe he's going to be like a treasure one. Maybe if you have him, you can find a buried treasure. I'm not sure. So really cool display of all these upcoming sprites. I can't wait. I can't tell you how awesome the sprites were. If you didn't get to experience them, it's going to be a treat. So remember, in one of the teaser images we got, I think it was for the start of Season 2, there was a sprite on one of the computer displays. And remember, the Dark Voyager has been going to different realities and bringing the shards back and some things with them as well. So maybe these sprites are from a different reality, and they're all angry, clearly, but they're all elemental angry sprites. That'd be interesting. So then we got our first look at a confirmed, apparently, by the data miners and leakers, Battle Pass skin of Season 3. So here it is right here. It's a sprite mech, if you will. So you can see it's a sprite commandeering the top part of the suit, and the suit is based on the 7. So this is some kind of 7 mech with a sprite. Now, is that the Visitor's helmet? I always get them confused when I see the helmets. There's no way the Visitor takes his helmet off and reveals himself to be a sprite. There's no way, right? But we know he's going to take his helmet off in the live event this weekend. Or is that the Foundation helmet? Someone let me know in the comments. Like I said, I always get them confused. Okay, now the sprites, if you want to call them that, in this image are a little different. So there's 4 different ones. And, I mean, one clearly is supposed to be the Renegade Raider. What the heck is that one that looks all emo that says Sweet Dreams? He looks like a pillow. I mean, I think he is a pillow. And then you've got like a chicken or a duck. And I don't know what that thing in the top left is. But you can see the nice tree of life back there. That looks pretty sweet. So these look like sprite sidekicks. They don't look like the sprites that we would find in game, like the elemental ones that'll actually do something. These look like they would be just your companions or sidekicks. But maybe they'll be in the Battle Pass? I'm not sure. But this is the confirmed Battle Pass skin. Now his survey skin looked like this. So obviously this is not the 7 suit like we saw in the loading screen there, but this is just a mech suit with the purplish, blue, black, and teal vibes. A little bit of yellow or gold in there too, but we still have the water blue sprite or the slurp sprite on the top. So I imagine he's going to have a lot of customization. Maybe change the color of the sprite, I'm not 100% sure. So that is the confirmed Battle Pass skin so far, but then we got another loading screen. And this is the PJ remix. Now, I don't know if this is going to be in the Battle Pass. Nobody's confirmed that yet. But this does confirm it's a summery vibe season. So look at all the summery goodness here. Looks like they're chilling in a pool with some floaties and stuff. But this PJ skin looks absolutely amazing. What did they do to her hair? She looks incredible. The hair looks good. The outfit she has on looks good. Got some Chun-Li vibes going on there. But again, we can see a lot of different sprites. There's the floaty marshmallow one. There's the duck or chicken one. I'm assuming that's a duck. We've got the fish stick one. Oh, did I call that the Renegade Raider? Maybe that's a fish stick instead. I apologize. It kind of looked like the Renegade Raider headpiece. But now that I look at it, that's got to be fish stick, right? And there's a scary looking one right next to the one on the inner tube. But that PJ skin, wow. I kind of wish that was in the Battle Pass. She looks that good. But look in the back. There's like a giant rubber duck that looks like it could be a landmark or a POI. It's got a captain's hat on, and it looks like there's doors that you can enter this giant rubber duck. That'd be cool. So then there's this puzzle that the community has to solve, and we unlock certain teasers for next season. Well, this one's almost done. It's probably going to be done by the time I get this video out, but this is what I got right now. And it looks like possibly some different styles for that confirmed Battle Pass skin. So we see the blue one, we see the 7 one, and then there's like a Baymax version with the Samurai. We had the Samurai Baymax skin. So that would be weird, because that literally looks like the Baymax Samurai that we got. Except instead of Baymax, it's the sprite inside there. But clearly at least 3 different options for color schemes. And I'm assuming this is some kind of POI on the map, but I can't really make out much detail about it. So I'm still very much confused as to what this entire season or the theme is going to be. It was hinted very heavily that it's going to be tropical related, like with volcanoes and palm trees and things like that. But there's a lot of sprites here, which kind of confuses me a little bit in that regard. And you kind of got the Japanese vibes with the cherry blossom trees. I've seen a few in, but you also have the summer vibes. So I don't really know what to think. And then the runners theme. So I saw a few people put out some theories in regards to this. A lot of people are saying that the Fire King is going to be like the main bad guy of this season. I guess that could make sense. And then there's going to be some elemental kings too, which would make sense with all these angry elemental sprites. And maybe a jungle theme with the Fire King. That could make sense. Some volcanoes, perhaps. So obviously the Dark Voyager is still going to be absolutely huge in this. He's probably going to team up with the Fire King. But if it is jungly like that, we could get some other elemental POIs as well. So I'm really not sure what to think here, but I'm looking forward to it. A lot of people in the development team are hyping this up to be another fantastic season. They didn't disappoint with this season. Definitely one of the most fun seasons I've had in a long, long time. But sprites can definitely shake up the gameplay, especially if they all do different things, which is going to be like brand new items floating around the map, and I love it. So thus far, we only have that one Battle Pass skin revealed. It's not confirmed that PJ is going to be in the Battle Pass. She's probably going to be in the item shop, but that skin looked great. But the 7 mech Sprite skin apparently is confirmed. So there you go. Those are all the teasers we've got so far. If there's more at any point, of course, I'll do more videos, but let me know in the comments if you're excited for Season 3, just a few days away. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is tabortime.